The other thing too, of course, the Bible says in Exodus chapter 20, verse 12, honor thy mother and father that thy days may be long upon the land. So that certainly speaks to natural families. It can also apply to spiritual families as well. Those, the Bible's David said, when my mother and father forsake me, the Lord will take me up. So many times the Lord will either, because there's a family, a parent or family member missing, or in addition to. For example, with Eli, he was Samuel's kind of adopted dad, even though Eli had a dad. Samuel had a dad and a mom, but in that season of his life, it was God's will. And sometimes we don't understand how that works, because this man couldn't raise his sons. But hey, you know, nevertheless, he was entrusted with raising Samuel. And to a greater degree, he did a pretty good job. He did a pretty good job with Samuel. And that leads me to do a study on that, because, how can you do well raising somebody else's child and not your own? So they may not be our natural father and our natural mother, but they are that surrogate. They are that set person that God has placed in our lives, and God expects us to honor them.